I wrote down, because this is a hot item, of course, but
Hmm.
AI, and I'm thinking about how
Yeah.
can you put the brew method, how can you train your AI agent or whatever you're using, just Chat GPT, to help make sure that you're paying attention to these methods? Can you train it to do that? I've not thought you should be able to. I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out how it would work from a practical standpoint.
I
It's
did.
very, very interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay. Of course
I
you did.
did.
Of course you did.
I mean, for those, AI well, for those that are playing in that AI space, yeah, it's phenomenal how it gets a little scary, but phenomenal also of how it gets to know you. Um, and so having conversations around, hey, I am practicing this new method, and here's the spot where I want to put this method into play. Give me three different ways that I could open a meeting within this methodology.
Nice. Yep.
That's a way that you can do that. So really starting to play with it that way. Obviously, it needs to be tweaked sometimes. If you are using it for I use it for email outreach a lot too. So if you're using it for that, also be hyper aware that you still need to be you, changing it to some
Yes.
of the things that you don't copy and paste. Changing it a bit to make it your voice. But I love AI. I don't have any issues with it. I think it's another tool. It's not a replacement, it's a tool. Just like any other tool that we're using today. We're on a recorded webcast today. So those are those tools that we use to better the communication, to better how we reach the world. It's a great way to do that. So practice it within those spaces to become better.
That is awesome advice. And then let's shift gears for 1 second here before we wrap up. Tell us more about Amy. What do you do for fun when you're not making everyone 1% better?
What am I doing for fun? So like I said, I'm a theater music junkie, always have been. So I love going to outdoor concerts. I love theater. We usually try to get to Manhattan once a year just for a weekend of theater, which is
Nice.
phenomenal. It fills my cup. Um, so anything that has to do with that, anything that has to do with the music or theater. My other side is that I am a huge animal lover. So I have two pups, and my husband and I take them often to the beach and to the waterfront and just sit and hang out and get some air and love on the dogs. So I'm definitely a little bit more introverted, homebound person. And it's probably part of that is the dogs, not all of it, but part of that is the dogs. And I would own, 20 of them if I could. So, yeah.
Yes. Don't start fostering dogs.
Yeah,
There'll be
no,
no
I'm not
end.
allowed. I'm not
No,
allowed.
I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you're not allowed. Excuse me. Well, it's awesome. Amy, thank you for joining us on Technologies Now. The Business Edge has been a great conversation. How communication, confidence can translate into stronger business results and just 1% at a time. So, Amy, if someone wants to get a hold of you, what's the best way to reach you?
Please reach out to me on LinkedIn. It's the easiest way to get a hold of me. You can also go to my website, amyrizak.com, and the book's on Amazon. So find Connect to Close on Amazon. Super easy.
Connect to close right there. Awesome. Well, thank you, Amy. This has been fantastic.
You're welcome, David. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And hang on a second. That was great. That was really good. I hope you liked it because that's
Yeah.
you're articulate. You got good energy, and you've obviously worked on your 1% all the time.
Yeah.
You're like
I
a more
train
like
it. I better be on half the time. Yeah.
yes, more like the 1%er better. The 1%er of communications. You're
Yeah.
you're the top 1%. There we go.
Yeah.
Struggling
Well,
with my
thanks.
words.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Apparently, I need to pause for a second so I can articulate what I'm trying to say sometimes.
I do that all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No big deal. Cool. All right. Well, I'll get this all cut up. The software does most of the work, quite frankly.
Mhm.
This